This is a simple Ottoman cube, and it has storage in it. But wait, there's more! The top flips over and turns into a tray. And it is so easy to make. Let's build. I cut up the plywood on my table saw. You could also use a circular saw with a straight edge guide. As always, you can find the cut list and the plans for the build on my website linked in the description below. Then I took them over and made pocket holes. Plywood needs a special setting on the correct jig, so be sure to read the linked article to get all the details. Then it was time to put the box together. I made sure that the pocket holes were facing outside because I wanted the inside of the ottoman to be without holes, and the outside will get covered up anyways. I love using the right angle clamp to make sure everything is square as I build. It's especially important in this case because you need to have the tray fit in perfectly as well. Then I cut the bottom out of a half-inch plywood and attached it using finished nails and glue. I took the box indoors and wrapped it in batting. To do this, I used a staple gun and 5/16" staples. I have a full list of tools and materials I used in the description below. It was time to go on to the outer fabric. I decided to go with this heavy duty green vinyl, so it was easy to clean. But any upholstery fabric will do as well. I cut it up into squares large enough to wrap each side. To get the crease on all edges, I made a fold and stapled the inside. Then I folded it over and stapled it down. Then the other end was simply stapled to the box. Now for the top, I sprayed adhesive and glued the foam to the half-inch plywood. The foam is cut a tad larger than the plywood. Then I wrapped it in batting. And finally, I wrapped it in my vinyl. Time to build the tray. It is basically a half-inch plywood with 1x2 pieces. My original idea was to simply glue and clamp, but that didn't quite work out because the pieces kept moving and everything was not square. So I decided to just go ahead and nail them in. Oh, and also I did add edge bands. To attach the tray to the upholstered top, I added scrap plywood buffers in the middle. I used half-inch buffers because my fabric was really thick. I just used glue and then I added a few finished nails to keep everything together. Next, I installed 1x2 supports inside the ottoman, 2 inches from the edge. This is how deep the tray is. I stained the tray and the insides a warm brown and added table leg plates and small bun feet. Super easy and quick. It's an ottoman, it's got storage, and it's a tray. Remember, you can get the plans and more details on how to build this with the link in the description below. You might also like this easy DIY storage bench, or you might like this project. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss out on any future projects.